Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Tackle Mine, my name is Alas, and welcome back to another video. Now today's video is going to be going over Organ and Laundry Room and Supply Room. The operators we'll be bringing today are Mira, Smoke, Kahid, Womai, and Rooney. Without further ado, let's go and jump right in for today's video.
Keep the bombs protected.
Alright, so first things first, we're going to be doing rotates and basic reinforcements. Make the rotates in a second. And I'll come back and explain all these later on. Should be good enough. Can use the supply room wall.
Down to 10 seconds.
Head over to E-box, of course. Reinforce the right side.
5 seconds to insertion.
Reinforcing both of the north walls in the box. And our last reinforcement is to go to the hatch above us, in the box, and of course freezer wall. And the last reinforcement, once more, I will explain that when I get to it. No, my fat ass is run all the upstairs, reinforces fucking hatch. Alright. I'm pretty sure you guys can already tell where the mirror's supposed to be going. The default mirror strat, everybody's well aware of. It can be any rank you're playing at. Everyone does this basic setup. Everyone reinforces it differently though. Not everyone reinforces his wall. I don't know why. It's an important wall, especially to take over big tower and start pushing through pillars. It is going to be a huge problem if this mirror's still up and they're pushing through bunker. Guess it doesn't matter where we put this at. And just like an old Organ, we're going to be sitting with this mirror in closet, looking into laundry. Alright, so Mira's not going to be holding the E-box. She's going to be holding, not E-box, I'm sorry, not holding supply closet. She's going to be holding E-box over here. There's a default strat. Mira will usually be sitting on bunker. There'll be someone watching hatch or having Denial or Kahid on hatch. Somebody playing pillars, watching big stairs from a big stair push. And of course other people throughout sight, which I'll explain later. Main focus on this, of course, is denying a main push. Usually popular pushes come through here. The secondary push will come through either freezer. It doesn't really mainly go through laundry because laundry is such a death box. There's not much. It's the easy C4 throw. It is for bunker as well. It's just easier to push from either freezer or applying pressure in multiple places for the attackers. So once again, Mira is pretty much going to be seeing the entire round. Of course, when the Mira gets popped, she needs to retreat, throw away box, and needs to sit on site and anchor down. Real quick for the round ends. Why this is open is because Smoke is going to be playing in this little cubby right here, in this elbow. He's going to have a shield up, and he's going to be holding and helping Mira hold this down. And of course, once this gets thrown away or the shield gets burned out, we're going to reinforce this so that they cannot open up the wall and waste more time.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's spin this rotate real quick. Like what we did in the Mira, with the Mira. And it reinforces the right side. It's very specific too. When you reinforce the right side, you're going to make a rotate on the left. You can replace your shield. So, we're not going to be bringing Y on site, obviously, like what I said in the beginning. So, it doesn't matter if you set up your shield like this, hugging the corner of this wall, because Womai's frisbees will be in this corner next to this fan, of course above the bunker double doorway, and over here next to this little blue box on top of the shelf. So this will of course prevent any attackers, once they get rid of the Mira, or if Mira gets pushed back or dies or whatever, they take control of the right side of the bunker. You need to now focus on the elbow side, and once more those Womai magnets will prevent any projectiles, any nades, anything hostile coming toward to destroy the shield. At first, in case you guys are wondering, the Jaeger ADSs, the shield will be backed up just a little bit. And Jaeger will place both ADSs actually. He'll double charge it up to protect the shield, and there will be a little space so that if, you know, an acid breaching charge, a Sophia impact nade tries to hit the shield, the Jaeger ADS will destroy it before it even comes in contact with it. So that's the reason why it's there. But like what I said, there's no purpose in doing that because in today's setup we're using Wamai, so you can set up like this if you want to. Of course, Smoke's main role right here is to just bunker down in this elbow. This is what the call is for this area. And like what I said with Mira, once the shield gets destroyed, your job is done. You usually waste about a minute at a time. Hopefully, you should waste longer than a minute. You know, 90 seconds to 2 minutes. If then, but this Wamai magnets will get burned up kind of quickly, depending on the pace, of course, of the attackers. So once we're standing behind the shield, if they decide to get ballsy and swing out, you can either, you know, pop up from the front, pop from the side, pop from the side of the shield, or whatever way you want to surprise them. Of course, smoke canisters last 10 seconds each, and he has 3 of them, denying a total time of 30 seconds. If they are contesting this long enough, and let's say the time it is right now, it's 90 seconds left in the round, you can start tossing them, right? I don't know, let's say it's like a 3v2 or whatever, and you know the last 2 operators are sitting in bunker, still trying to contest it, still trying to push through. Smoke can start tossing out his canisters and waiting for 10 seconds each. So that way they, even if they push through it, 1, they can't see anything, and 2, they try to run towards Smoke. Smoke can just pop him the shotgun. And you can keep wasting time like this. If you still have your smoke canisters and the shield gets destroyed early on, retreat back to site, reinforce. You no longer have a shield. Let's say you have 2 smoke canisters. You're probably going to bunker down in this man right here. In closet, you have a shotgun. This is somewhat of an open room, but for the most part, if they're not pushing on the hallway or through freezer, you'll be good. Anybody pushing through E-box right here, you can swing on them. It's a 1-shot kill from the doorway. It should be like 6 meters. Yep. 6 meters, 1-shot kill. Same thing, anybody pushing through or from laundry into this rotate, it's a 1-shot kill for the smoke play. So you need to be smart when playing smoke because, again, it's a shotgun. It's not a fucking sniper. It is the best shotgun in the game, but you don't want to overreach or try to snipe people from, like, let's say here to pillar. It's not a smart move to do. Alright, we got Wamai. Wamai, again, from last video yesterday, only is getting 4 magnets now. He used to have 5, now he's nerfed down to 4, and he does not have shield anymore. Instead, he was given impact grenades. For this particular site, you're not going to be using impacts, you're going to be using proximity alarms, which is more utility in the ways of detecting people. You can put this at the bottom stairs. Anybody pushing down, even if they see it, they'll still get detected if they're trying to shoot it.
10 seconds.
You can put this in freezer to help out Kahid.
5
I'm going to be going over this
seconds.
stuff while his magnets load so we can talk about, of course, how to play or where to place proximity alarms first before we talk about his magnet discs. Another good spots you can put for the proximity alarms to be a nuisance and be annoying is putting them right behind the sink. Anybody pushing up, and Kahid is probably playing on this on box number 1 over here. Push up, use that sound cue, and Kahid can get ready for the pre-fire or get ready for the push. You know, some attackers might get startled by it. They might sit here and just wait for Kahid. But of course, he has a C4, and Kahid can just toss over C4 this lockers and pick an easy kill. So a lot of people, I think, have been excited about the new release of proximity alarms a while ago, a few months ago. I don't see a lot of people use them, but they are very, very good and very underrated if you ask me. Same thing with laundry push. You can sit this behind this little corner. You can tuck it in. Anybody playing closest first laundry box right here, they push up, and of course they get detected. So there's a bunch of small uses for the proximity alarms. Like I said, big stairs. You want to watch those popular push points. Pretty much any push point is popular, again, besides laundry. Not a lot of activity you see in laundry playing in ranked. I don't know if it's because of my level or whatever. I play, again, in the gold 1, plat 3 elo. So there's not very many pushes. It's either usually a very heavy freezer push or very heavy bunker push. Now that we have all 4 of our magnets, we can actually talk about the placements. So you are going to use about 2 magnets because we're also going to have a Rooney on the site. A Rooney is going to have one right here. It's going to be a good addition to destroy at least 1 extra projectile, while the magnets can actually take out the more menacing or more threatening projectiles, such as grenades. So like what I said, we can put one on top of this blue shelf on the box. We can put one behind this fan, this little corner. And if you want one I would not use more than 2 here, because you are getting guaranteed 3 projectiles for the one in the Renegade, the One My Disc, and the opposite One My Disc. That is 3. They're gonna definitely be here for more than 30 seconds, so you'll get a second use of the Rooney's Gate. So you'll have 4 uses in total and 4 projectiles you will destroy in this area alone. As for the last 2 on my disc, once more we're gonna be heading back to Freezer, and you can possibly put them in the same place. A good little sneaky spot. They try to toss any utility into this doorway to try to flush Kaid out. You can put a magnet behind this AC freezer unit, whatever you want to call it. I'll catch it. Same thing, you might be able to put it behind this box, maybe behind this kitchen sink, or freezer sink, sorry. And once again, just if you're cautious or they did do a heavy laundry push, you can once more put it either behind this little desk, or again, like the proximity alarm, you can put it behind the actual washing machine itself.
15 seconds.
As for Womai is going to be playing, he's going to be playing in this closet, watching
10 seconds to go.
the mirror. Of course, he's doing that so that he can reload.
5 seconds left.
He can load up his disc while he's sitting there watching laundry. Alright, like what I mentioned earlier on, Kaid is going to be prioritizing the E-box hatch and freezer wall. So when it comes to pushes, at least at my elo, gold ones and plat 3s and plat 2s will rotate between pushing either freezer hard or pushing bunker hard in between rounds. Of course, you need to read your enemy. That is the number one thing I like to do, is just getting to know your opponent, if they're aggressive, if they're smart, if they're dumb, etc. So for the most part, bunker is more common push than freezer. Freezer will probably catch a little bit of people off guard, but you just need to be aware for that. If I was Kaid, I would be pocketing the claw itself, and I'll be waiting for Mirror to relay the information. Hey, as soon as there's any sign of bullets flying, and if they identify Heartbreacher such as Habana or Ace, I would, call Kaid, tossing your claw onto the Mirror to protect that from, of course, getting destroyed. Because bunker is a very important hold to have, so the attackers, does not take map control of that portion. So like what I said with Womai, he's going to have proximity alarms in here along with God, my brain's all over the place today, with Womai Magnus as well. So you're going to have a bit of utility, a bit of help. You can use that proximity alarm, of course, to pre-fire, so you can be sitting behind boxes, and if they are lockers, if they don't drone out, and as soon as you hear that beep, you can do a quick peek. You can just, either get some tags on them, some damage, or you can just, of course, pre-fire all the way. Nice little sneaky cheeky angle I like to hold while I'm freezer, if I ever hold in here, is it controls the freezer stairs. So anybody pushing down here, they'll get caught off guard, and of course, free easy kill. Once you hear them droning or drone approaching you, I would immediately jump off the box, because you don't want to expose your position, and you do not want to give away, hey, someone's playing on top of this silver box and freezer. Make sure you pre-fire it, or just be aware of it. Again, whoever's playing Kaid and freezer, you need to be aware that this hatch will not be reinforced. It's going to be soft, so it might be another possible angle you need to be careful of when you're holding down here, because they can shoot your feet. Once again, you have a C4. If you need to use it, use it. A kill is always good, as long as you don't get refragged by the enemy team. Depending on how long and how much time has elapsed in the round, maybe the last minute or so, and there's no activity,
left.
Of course, you can redirect your attention to where your team needs it the most, either bunker, pillars, or laundry. Alright, we got a Rooney. Rooney gates will be in freezer doorway. It's not going to be a double door. It's going to be an E-box door. Along with bunker entry. So like what I mentioned while you're playing with Mira, you're going to get at least 2 uses out of this specific Syria gate. Once more, you're going to have 2 Womai Magnus on each side. A gate, you're going to have 4 projectiles total. And of course, it's a very easy peek just to pop that Syria gate whenever you need to. Once E-box is taking control of and they push or take control of the big tower and pillars, they're going to be pushing the hallway along with pushing the E-box into supply room, and default spot is typically in this corner right here, or pushed up and bomb, so that way you don't get swung out too hard from in hallway, from in laundry. This is the reason why the Sergei is right here. You can play the bomb. I would not recommend holding this line of sight. It is way too common. Everybody knows about it. Everybody peeks it as a defender and an attacker, and usually it trades both ways on whoever's holding line of sight first is going to win. It's going to get the kill. Because they expect that person to peek it. They expect the person to know about it. So either playing on the side, you're going to throw them off. They'll be looking for here, for your head here. When your head is crouched right here, you get an easy kill. As for barbed wire, I would heavily focus it on either the entryway of bunker door and at the bottom or middle of big tower stairs. So that way, for the person that's playing in pillars, which is going to be Aruni or Wamai, Wamai is going to be a flex roam anchor operator. I know that sounds very weird, but he's pretty much just sitting down in laundry watching his mirror, just for the sake of loading up his magnets to help out Kaid and Freezer, and once more help out Mira and Bunker. It never need to be laundry. So Maya's responsibility, excuse me, my responsibility is going to be watching laundry along with pushing from pillars, or watching pillars of big tower. Aruni's job is going to be roaming. She's going to be the nuisance and the headache to the enemy team. She's going to be running around, causing stress, and causing, of course, chaos, and stressing the enemy team. Hey, come kill me. You're going to be annoying, like what I said in my roaming video about Jaeger. You do not want to pick every single fight that you have, or any of your opportunity that you have. As long as you can take some damage, piss them off, of course, run around, waste your time, especially if it's a high-value operator, such as a hard breacher, or a support operator, such as Nomad, Gridlock, Silent operator, or any other hard breacher. There's no specific area to push, since it's kind of wishy-washy where people push from. They have to push from garage, they push from main lobby, they push upstairs in bedroom, they push way far west from showers. There's not really a definitive area for roamer to pay attention to where attackers can be coming from attacking the site. Of course, you can't do anything about bunker because bunker is from the outside and they can come from construction into bunker. The best you can do is spawn peek, but I don't fucking condone it, especially if you're not a strong gamer. Not strong gamer, sorry, especially if you're not strong in game mechanics and your aim is off.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go.
Alright, and that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope everybody enjoyed the video today, of course, along with learning something from it. I know that line of sight and freezer, not a lot of people know about it and they don't use it as much. Of course, it can give you guys a free kill and it'll throw somebody off guard. Maybe in a casual, you can piss them off that they leave. In a rank, that probably won't happen. Again, if you guys like the video, please like and comment. I appreciate the comments. I know when you guys ask those questions, I like answering them for you. I put great effort into the comments and the questions, of course. I love all of my followers. I love all of my subscribers. And please sub. I'm almost at 500. I would really appreciate if we can get to 500 before the end of the year. That would be amazing. That would complete my year for me. You guys showing enough support to where I feel confident about my videos and I feel confident about the strats that I make for you guys. And you guys have a good day. Peace.